from Odessa Mama. I am back in the homeland, my friends, and I'm so excited to be doing my first live stream from Ukraine. I have not done one here yet, since technically I've only been live streaming for about a year now. So it's especially exciting to be beginning to show you guys my home country, and there's going to be a lot more live streams to come from Ukraine. So Odessa is officially the first one. So as always, let me know, guys, if you can hear me okay, if you can see me okay, anytime during the stream. Oh, we already got some regulars in here. Hello to Michael, who is also in Ukraine right now. Thank you so much for coming out, Michael. We've got the lovely Bree. Thank you so much for coming out, girl. We got Mitos. Hello. We got David. Monica, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Aw, thank you so much, Robert. Very kind of you as well. Hey there, John. Hope you're doing good. We got Stefan from Sweden. Welcome. Got Dawn from Burlington, Ontario. Fabulous. Thank you all so much for coming out. I'm super excited to be walking around today, and we got really lucky with the weather because it's kind of been on and off as far as predictions of rain. So I think we should be okay today, because today, you guys, I walked the route that I have planned today, and it took a good 2 hours. And I imagine it's going to take even longer with me, explaining everything. So yeah, we'll see how things go. I do have a shorter version if for some reason, I don't know, rain happens or whatever, but it's going to be a long one today. So I hope you guys are ready and excited, because I will be showing you so many different parts of Odessa. This is definitely the top summer destination here in Ukraine. We are on the Black Sea, kind of at the very southwest point of Ukraine, and I will say that the prices here, as far as accommodation, are the highest I have ever seen in Ukraine. I haven't been here in the summer in a long time, and I was shocked to say the least. Oh, that's so great, Monica. Hello to Michael from Holland. Hello to Effie. Danae from Bangkok. From Malta Network Resources. Hello. Actually, let me know in the comments, guys, has anybody been to Odessa before? I'd really be curious to know who has already been here before. And just before we get started, I do see I have a super chat for about $10 US, and I can't see who sent it. So I'm sorry that I can't see who sent it, but thank you so much to whoever donated to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And if I ever miss any super chats, guys, because sometimes it goes quick on me, please let me know, because sometimes we do get a bit of a backlog and then I miss something. But let's get started, because we have a lot to cover here today, guys. You can ask questions as we go, and I'll try my best to answer as many as possible. So where we are right now, I'm going to flip the camera, is a beautiful Ukrainian Orthodox cathedral, Spasa. Oh, it's actually a really long name. Oh, I looked it up literally right before I got on the live, and now I'm blanking. It's like Derebasivska or something like that. Oh, dang it. I literally looked it up before I started here. But anyways, it's a cathedral. It's an Orthodox cathedral. It is huge. It is absolutely beautiful. And I thought that this would be a good area to start our tour, because we are kind of in a city square right now, where there's also a lot of local artists that during the day kind of show their work. Most of them are packing up right now, but maybe we'll catch the last of them. We are very much in the city center right now. It is the weekend, so I imagine things will actually be quite busy. Odessa is just a very lively sort of city. Even though summer is the main season, I think any time of year it actually gets quite a few visitors, and it definitely is the party capital of the world, or I mean of Ukraine. Not sure why. Somebody is saying the video quality isn't good. On my end, everything seems fine. Oh, sorry. But keep in mind, I can't go higher than 720 at this point. I'm not sure why the video quality is not good. Well, I hope it gets better, guys, because on my end, everything looks fine. I hope things get better. Looks out of focus. That's very odd, because usually it's, if it was different than usual, I would have a notification on my end, but it's not going to be HD, guys. Huh. Well, shoot. With the live stream on a cell phone, very rarely can you ever get 1080. Just keep that in mind. You definitely need a whole big system to ever get 1080. So 720 is unfortunately all we are able to get. That's what I usually stream at. So for anybody who's been to my streams before, please let me know. Because I think it's the same as I've always done. At least things look normal on my end. So hopefully it is nothing serious. All right, so as I said, this square does have a lot of local artists that have their work here. Beautiful park, and just want to give a quick shout out. I saw a super chat just as we were talking before from Christian. Thank you so much, so sweet of you. And then I think I saw one from David. Hey Alina, we missed you, great to see you again. Thank you so much, David. All right, friends, so we are going to get going. Aw, thank you so much to Brianna B. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Hope you're doing good. Jim, thank you so much for coming out as always. My favorite expression in Ukrainian is something really long that I'm not sure how to pronounce, but looks like it's a nice evening for a walk and talk. Well, thank you so much, Jim. Yeah, I mean, my Ukrainian isn't great either. I've actually been trying to learn a bit more Ukrainian in the last week, but I feel like my first priority is to just understand. I feel most people understand a language before they can speak it, so I'm just working on understanding people who speak Ukrainian to me. So let me flip the camera here, and I'll give you a front view of the fountain and the beautiful cathedral. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, привет from Poland. Привет. And the weather is perfect here, guys. Like, this is absolutely my ideal weather, where it's still warm out during the day. We were even getting like 28, 29, but here kind of almost in the evening now we're at about 23, but everything's still green and lush. So this is absolutely perfect after kind of sweltering in Armenia and Thailand for so long. Oh, we got some cute doggos over there. Hello to David from Port Townsend. Oh, thank you again to David for the super chat. Can you speak with a Ukrainian accent? Well, I have a Russian accent, but not a Ukrainian one. I think there actually is a bit of a difference. I'll give you guys a view here. All right. This statue up here, I believe, is one of the main military personnel or generals from the Soviet army. I think his name is Mikhail. We will see once we get to the front of it. Something that I really appreciate about Ukraine, and I mean very many European cities, is they do have these big, squares where everybody can just sit and relax. I feel like we don't really have enough of that in North America. So yes, this is a monument to Mikhail Vorontsov. And like I said, he was a Soviet military personnel, I think was a big part of founding Odessa. So this is one of the main meeting points here in the city. Beautiful. For everybody saying I should restart the phone, I'm not sure what that would do, because honestly, like, the picture on my end is like perfect. I don't think that would necessarily change anything. Like, everything is the same as I always stream. Is there really like that many people having issues? Because sometimes it can be on, the other end as well. I'm not really sure what I could do that would make a difference, because everything looks normal on my end. Okay, well, I'm good that some people are having a normal picture. Okay, good. I'm glad there's actually more people that are having a normal connection, because to restart, that would really mess up my whole stream, so I don't want to do that unless absolutely necessary. Though, just as I'm saying that, I do have to go in an underpass. So if you guys have been with me on other streams, you'll know that sometimes the connection goes when I go in an underpass. So let's hope that's not the case. But if it is, usually I'll be up in like a couple minutes once I get out of here. So just bear with me if that happens. But as long as the connection stays, welcome to your first Ukrainian underpass. These are very common instead of normal crosswalks on really busy streets. They sell a lot of, little shops there, little convenience stores. What is with all these people? So yeah, these are very common all over Eastern Europe, and they're kind of convenient instead of having to, wait for the traffic light. Well, we called it, friends. So the connection did go for a second, but we are back. And we are on the main pedestrian street here in Odessa. It's called Derebasivska. And this is the start of Party Central, where there's a lot of outdoor patios, a lot of great bars, even some strip clubs for those interested in that sort of thing. This is definitely the place to be on a Saturday night, as we are. And yeah, just to answer some questions, since a few people mentioned that nobody's wearing a mask. From what I've heard, Odessa is definitely the most liberal place as far as masks or any of those sorts of things go. I heard that in Kiev you definitely have to wear a mask whenever you're in like public transit or in the stores, but here in Odessa the majority of people on public transit or in stores are not wearing them. So that's just what's up here in Odessa. So what I wanted to show you guys over here is this chair monument. It is actually dedicated to some Soviet writers of a famous novel, I think, that is translated to 12 chairs. So a lot of people like to get their picture on this chair, and just a, you know, fun sort of monument to, I think the writers were Ilf and Petrov or something like that. So already there's like a line forming of people who want to take a picture in the chairs. So just a fun little thing I wanted to point out. There's a gorgeous park over here, also with more fountains. Oh, quick thank you to David once again. Lots of international tourists. How's the English? You definitely won't have any issues with English here. I think the top 3 Ukrainian cities of Kiev, Odessa, Lviv, you're going to be totally fine speaking English in the more tourist-friendly sort of areas. Some old babushka isn't going to speak to you in English, but if you are just going to a restaurant and just the surrounding central area, you'll have absolutely no problem. As far as international tourists, I wouldn't say I've noticed a lot. Just, you know, looking at people and hearing people speak different languages, I wouldn't say that I've heard a lot of English, but maybe a bit. The next video that I have coming out on Monday is actually going to go over the things you need to be able to get into Ukraine right now. So I wouldn't say it's a very, you know, difficult country to get into, but you do need, you know, either a vaccine certificate or a PCR test, and then you also need to purchase their special COVID insurance. So I go over everything in the video, but more than, you know, North Macedonia or Albania, you do need a few extra steps to get into the country. Oh, just want to say a big thank you to Laxmikant. Hello from India. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for the super chat. So yeah, it's, you know, it's not complicated, but it does, you know, require a bit of effort. So let me flip the camera here, because we are in another gorgeous park here. Everything is in bloom. Another beautiful fountain. I really love when cities put in the extra effort to landscape everything well, and Odessa definitely does that. My favorite area of the city is definitely near the Opera House, which we will be going to later today, so it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, hello to Alex, reporter Fine Media. Thank you so much for coming out. Good to see you. Just reading your comments here, guys. Perfect. All right, so onwards. Oh, we got somebody from Kiev. Hello, Madame Bew. There's lots of great restaurants in this city. My second video of Odessa will actually be a whole food tour, and oh my gosh, you guys, I filmed that yesterday and I ate so much. It was so good, but I feel like it'll give you a good idea of, you know, different sorts of Ukrainian foods that you might not normally come across unless you actually come to Ukraine. I saw a comment here from Sylvia. Hi, Alina. You mentioned something about accommodation prices. Are you staying with a relative, or have you rented some accommodation in Odessa city? Yeah, so I rented an apartment, paid way more than I thought I would have to, basically $40 a night. And it's not even, you know, a super fancy place or that big of a place, but it is in the center of the city. I would say that usual prices are like $30 or less for what I had, but because it is high season, you know, everything's more expensive. So that's what it is. I'd say the average one-bedroom apartment in the center of the city, something more modern, is definitely like $50 to $60 at least. Just let me flip the camera. There is a parade coming, if you guys can already hear it. One sec here, guys. Oh, and thank you so much to John Houston. I will definitely check my PayPal. Thank you so much. I don't know what festival is today, but everybody is in orange. What in the world is happening? Ogora, the Odessa style. If anybody can tell me what this is, that'd be great, because the signs are actually really random from what I can read. And there is, that guy is definitely one of the best costumes I've ever seen. What the heck? Oh my god, what is that? What in the world? Okay, well, that was something else. I don't even know how that person is walking right now. Amazing, wow. Oh, and we got a Michael Jackson impersonator here. So cute. Amazing. Oh, thank you guys so much for the super chats. I will get to those in just a sec, but just for everybody talking about the live stream quality, as I said before, on my end, everything's fine, but I think if you reload the page, some people were saying it makes it better. I think there might be a glitch with YouTube, to be honest. Sometimes, you know, the whole back end of things can have issues, because a lot of people were saying that it is fine. So maybe just try refreshing if it's less than 720 at this time. One sec, guys. I'm just going to read the super chats here. Aww. Thank you so much to Nathalie. Thank you so much, lovely. Enjoy your time in Odessa and Ukraine, Alina. Looking forward to go back to discover more of Ukraine. Yes, absolutely. You have to come here. It is just an amazing city. And I think this time around, I hope to take you guys to maybe some more off the beaten track places. So I hope, you know, maybe I'll give you some new suggestions of some other places to check out. But thank you so much, Nathalie. I saw a couple others here from Costa's World of Music Memories. Greetings from Harriet and Jim from Richmond, VA. How long have you been there and how long will you stay? Thank you so much, Jim and Harriet. Greatly appreciated. I've been in Odessa about a week now, and I will be in Odessa for another week before heading to Kiev to stay with my family. And in Ukraine total, I'm probably going to be here about 2 months. So lots of good stuff to come. Thank you so much for the donation. Alan K. Hi, Alina. Great perspective of Ukraine. Thank you so much, Alan. Very kind of you. Greatly appreciated. I think those were the main ones I seen. If I missed anybody, please let me know. Greatly appreciated for all your support. Let's see here. Well, you know, guys, what I'm gonna do is, since I've never had so many people complain about the stream quality before, I'll try a different card then. I currently have LifeCell here, and it has been fine. I didn't think I would have any issues with it today, but for the next live stream, I can try and maybe get Kyivstar or Vodafone or something. Maybe it'll be better. Oh, thank you so much, Daryl. I will check my PayPal, thank you. Yes, logging back on, improved quality. Okay, good. See, I don't know. I just don't know if it is LifeCell on my end or if it is something with YouTube or some other servers that, you know, maybe in certain countries are having issues. I really hope maybe throughout the stream things will get better. But yeah, maybe I'll get a different provider for my next stream because I've never had so many people mention something and have it be fine on my end. Thank you so much to Dino. Привет с праздником. Спасибо большое, Dino. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my goodness, Michael Gallagher. Hi, Alina. I want you to take a break and have a great dinner. If they don't have a floating breakfast, create a fun dinner. I want to see what's for dinner in Odessa. I absolutely love your videos. I vote you the hardest working girl on YouTube, Michael Vegas. Thank you so much, Michael. That is so incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. I will definitely be showing a lot of the food here in Odessa, as I was saying just a little while back. Literally my first main video of here will be a food vlog, so I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Yes. All right, friends, I know that this stream is probably going to be even more than 2 hours, so we gotta get going here. I'm gonna flip the camera here and show you Derebasivska street, where they have lots of wonderful patios here. And I like that you can walk in the middle of the street. Why stick to just the sidewalk? Oh, thank you so much to Evgeny. Спасибо большое. Here we go. No, and we even have a pony. Glovo is a good food delivery sort of place. Those are actually the main people I use for any delivery anywhere in Ukraine. And then Bolt is kind of their equivalent of Uber, which I find is a little bit less expensive. FYI, if anybody is coming to Ukraine. Up here they have kind of a 4-story mall. There is a Puzata Hata on the top floor for anybody who knows what that is. It's like a Ukrainian cafeteria place with really tasty food and very inexpensive, so highly recommend popping in there. Well, thank you so much to John Sharplin. Hello, Alina. Can't stay. Just wanted to drop in and say hi really quick. Odessa looks gorgeous. Thank you so much, John. Greatly appreciated. Hope you have a fabulous day. I don't know what they're doing. I think it's like a... Oh, the phone goes around her, so it does like a 360 kind of shot. That's cool. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Very cool. Souvenirs Odessa. Souvenirs of Odessa. Over here is Lviv Croissants, a very famous chain here in Ukraine. They have really good coffee and croissants. I have some very furry friends coming up. Oh wow, we're over 300 here in the live stream. Welcome everybody. Oh, hello to my cousin Misha. Hey Alina, where are you going? Misha, I am going all over the city today. It is going to be a long live stream today. Just FYI, we are going to be turning to the left here, but this restaurant called Amsterdam is amazing. Everything there is so good. Definitely one of my favorites here in the city. So we are turning left here, and we are going to be going towards the water, towards the steps of Potemkin, because that is an absolute must if you come to Odessa. Ooh. Thank you so much once again to Jim Ross. Highlight so far, Alina. Highlight so far. Alina discovers she doesn't look green with envy on the beach, but makes green work for her, hanging around the beach with friends and cousin. The image has really sharpened up. Girl can rock the red lips. Thank you so much, Jim. Yeah, it was definitely a nice break to have the beautiful beaches here in Odessa in the last week, because in Armenia, I don't think I even really went on the beach. I mean, they have Lake Sevan, but it's a bit cold, so I've actually missed the beaches since Thailand, so it has been really nice to be here in Odessa. Thank you so much, Jim. Let me flip here. Yes, I'm going the right way. I just love the buildings here. Very unique sort of architecture. And I missed the light. Dang it. Dang it. But that does give me time to say thank you to Vinod. Support your live stream. We can enjoy live from India. Happy to see live. Thank you so much, Vinod. That is incredibly kind of you. And a big hello to you in India. Definitely have to make a trip back there again, since I am not 18 anymore and have much more knowledge of how to navigate travel. While we're standing at the light here, guys, why don't I answer a few questions? Hello to Tito and Aliona from Dallas, Texas. Niraj asks, Alina, I notice all billboards are in Ukrainian, so no English whatsoever. Well, I mean, there might be like some names or something in English, but I don't think you'd expect that a country whose main languages aren't English would have English billboards. So yes, most is in Ukrainian, though some of the street signs are actually, some have English on them, so I guess there is that. But yes, of course, Ukrainian has become the dominant language here after the Soviet Union, even though a lot of people still speak Russian, as do I. More and more, the school system and all the, healthcare and government systems are all being converted to Ukrainian. So give it, 30 years and probably not as many people will be speaking Russian here. Though I will say I was surprised that in a country like Armenia, most people still spoke Russian, so I guess we won't know for sure. Let me flip here. I love this street actually. Well, for anybody interested, there's a burlesque club. This is actually getting into where I would recommend staying in the city if you come to Odessa. I'll show you guys the exact spot when we get there, but this is really an awesome area because it's not as loud as, you know, the main pedestrian streets, but you're still in the center of the city. You're near the steps of Potemkin. Around here would kind of be my top recommendation for where to stay in Odessa. We got a bubble party going on here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Oh Lord. Oh, I think I missed a super chat here. Thank you so much to SFC Paul. Alina, good to see you in different location. Welcome back to Ukraine. Looking great. Thank you so much, Paul. I'm very happy to be back. It's been almost 2 years, I think, or a year and a half to 2 years since the last time I was here in Ukraine, literally before the pandemic. That's when I was here. So thank you so much, Paul. Let me see here. All right, onwards. That is the exchange rate right now, 27 basically grivnas to $1 American dollar. And for 27 grivnas, you can definitely get a good coffee, a sandwich at a local cafe. So definitely in the favor of the American dollar. And everybody asking, do I know that Bald and Bankrupt is in Ukraine? Yes, I do. I actually chatted with him a little while back, but he is leaving soon, but might be back before I leave. So if you guys want me to do a collaboration, please hound his videos. Let him know that you want to see it. Let's see here. Oh, I missed a super chat. Thank you so much to Samuel. Привет, привет, Alina. Меня зовут Samuel. Очень приятно. Как дела? This is my basic Russian. Been learning Russian thanks to Natasha from Yeah Russia. Oh, that is so good. That's honestly very impressive. So congratulations on actually taking the initiative to learn Russian, because it is definitely intimidating, to say the least. If I wasn't born speaking it, I know that I would have a lot of trouble. So a big pat on the back to you for that. And thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, Daryl, it is hopping. It is a hopping place. Definitely a lot going on in this city. Lots of great little bars, cafes. I think that's another gentleman's club. Aiton asks, what's the best season to go to Ukraine? Well, overall, I'd say summer, as most places are usually best in the summer, because in Ukraine, it doesn't get extremely hot. Like you might see plus 35, you know, maybe in July here in the south in Odessa or something, but it's not outrageous. You know, some places get too hot and it's not enjoyable in the summer, but I think Ukraine on a whole is best seen in the summer or early fall or late spring, kind of in those times. So this, my friends, this is actually the square that, if you can find accommodation here, I would say is the perfect place to stay in Odessa. I stayed in a hostel in that building about 4 or 5 years ago for like $10 a night in the fall. In the summertime, it's definitely going to cost more. But this was honestly the perfect location, because you're basically a 5 to 10 minute walk from Derebasivska, and then over here is the steps of Potemkin and has a lot of beautiful parks. The opera theater is about 10-15 minutes away, so this really honestly is my top recommendation for where to stay in the city, because it's also not quite as loud here as it would be near the actual bars and all that kind of stuff. So what we are looking at here is a statue of Catherine II, which was the founder, they say, of Odessa in 1789, if my memory serves me well. So I think it was part of the Ottoman Empire before that, and then the Soviets took it over, so there's a huge statue dedicated to her, and also this whole square is dedicated to her as well. There's Yekaterina Hotel right across the way. So just giving you one more look around here before we head to the steps. Perfect. And I just love the buildings here. Like, Odessa is just such a scenic, gorgeous city. They have taken really good care of restoring the architecture here because these buildings are just stunning. And a lot of really good cafes and restaurants on this street as well. Oh, we got a little excursion happening. You can ride a little whale all throughout the city if you like. Let me hop across here. Yeah, see, Екатерининская Square, Екатерининская площадь. Girls doing a TikTok. This hotel is gorgeous, Hotel de Paris. If you wanted something more high-end in this area, this would definitely be a great choice. Aw, thank you so much to Christy. I hope you can have a great solo trip sometime soon. Hello to Ontario. Oh my God, what are these tanks? These were not here earlier today. What is going on? Okay, something happened. What happened? I don't think we can get through, guys. I have no idea what's going on. What? Well, this is unfortunate. Why are there some people allowed and some not? I'm so confused. I think people are coming out, but they're not letting people through. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, well, obviously we're not going to be able to go through this way, which sucks. That was kind of the main attraction that I wanted to show you guys in this area, the steps of Potemkin from Battleship Potemkin. I wonder if I can enter it another way, though it would suck if it's completely boarded off everywhere. Yeah, they're not letting anybody through. And I don't particularly want to be going in there filming things because sometimes with military they can, you know, not like that. So let's go back. Sorry guys, give me 1 sec. I'm just trying to... Where are they letting people through? Let's try one more time. Thank you so much to Christian. Just traveled solo to Vancouver. You inspire me. Thank you so much, Christian. I'm very happy to hear you did a solo trip. Okay, guys, I'm gonna answer messages in just a minute, but I just want to see if I can get a better understanding of what's going on. Извините, а почему не можно пройти?
Там будет гей-парад, и они таким образом людей защищают, чтобы не было насилия, типа не нападали, там, не били, все такое.
Понятно. А значит, нельзя здесь пройти?
Я
или...
так понимаю, нет. Ну, они выпускают, но не пускают людей, и они не в курсе. Но сами в курсе тоже не можно.
Спасибо. Okay, well, that is totally different than I expected. Who got that? Oh, somebody already got it. Thanks, Alex. Gay parade. Yeah, so I guess there's a gay parade happening. I mean, yes. But I guess, you know, being in Ukraine, there can be a bit of pushback. So I guess it's going through there and they're trying to protect it from what she had said, and she said they are just letting people out, they're not letting people in, so we are going to have to find another way around. So that is unexpected. Yeah, actually Wealthiest Man Alive said, oh, I thought it's something more intense. I thought so too. I'm just like, the freaking military comes out for a gay parade. What is this? Go to your right. What would be the best way for me to continue my route as planned? Sorry guys, this totally throws a wrench in all of my plans today. Because see, I don't know the city super well yet either. I had to plan out my route today because, you know, I've been here a couple times, but never for very long. So I don't know the city like the back of my hand. I guess we'll have to just go towards the Opera Theater. I hope we can still be in that area. And there's just so many people everywhere. I'm going to flip the camera. Oh, hello to my friend Ryan, who's here. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to go back this way, guys. And maybe we can enter that area through the Opera House Street because I don't see how they could close that section off. Jesus Christ. Little children on their scooters almost ran into me. Oh boy. And here I am complaining that I thought my live stream to do the whole route was going to be 2 hours and now I'm completely off track. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. All right. Well, I guess worst case scenario, I'll just have to do a stream another time of the areas that maybe we won't be able to see today. Sands asks, hi there, do you think you'll make it to Kharkiv in this visit to Ukraine? Yes, that is absolutely one of the top places that I want to go to this time around. I really haven't been to Eastern Ukraine at all. So that is definitely a place that I'll be trying to go to, possibly even in September. I might go about mid-month. My mom's going to be in Ukraine until the 13th, so I'll spend that time with her in Kiev before she has to head out, and then I think I'm going to head to Kharkiv. Aw, thank you so much to my lovely friend Lane for coming out. Thank you, girl. This is your homeland as well, fellow Ukrainian. Gosh, I really hope I don't get to the end of this street and this is closed too. It makes me nervous that there's so many people coming back, but then again, these streets are always full, so it might not necessarily be because it's closed off. Though I wonder if I can see from here. Let's see, let's see. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Oh my God, there's military there too. What in the hell is going on? It's just a gay parade. Please let them walk. Let them be free. Why in the world would anybody attack that? That is so horrible. Like, genuinely, in 2021, there's still people that oppose gay marriage. Like, how? Makes no difference to anybody else's life. Okay, so I am just gonna see if I can then get at least to the Opera House, which is on the right here. Basically, it looks like they've closed off all of Istanbul Park. So that whole area with the steps of Potemkin, I might just not be able to see. Oh my gosh, that is a great comment by Vexacool. Just tell them you're a participant. Yes, I would do that. Yeah. I love Ukraine, but yeah, some of the more, right-wing views that they have, I definitely cannot get behind. I do not understand that whatsoever. Almost looks like they like actual military vehicles. Like, I genuinely don't understand why they need this kind of presence. And are they actually protecting the gay people marching, or is there another reason that they're here? Somehow I don't get the feeling that the military would be behind the gay march. Okay, well, let's take one more look, and then it looks like I can get to the Opera Theater, so that is good. Yeah, this is all closed. This building right here is basically City Council, City Hall. Oh, and it looks like there is somebody speaking, so maybe this is actually where they're starting. I guess that would make sense in front. Oh, and there's a drone. Hello, drone. I had such a hard time trying to fly here just yesterday. I kept getting signal issues, so lucky for that, dude. Okay, well, it is what it is, my friends. Ooh. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, holy hell, there's like a SWAT team in there. Jesus. A SWAT team for a gay parade, really? Really? Okay, well, I hope there is no violence or anything negative that happens tonight, is all I can say. Let's head to my favorite place here in Odessa, which is the beautiful Opera House Ballet Theater. I actually tried to get tickets to Giselle, which is actually, what's today, the 28th? Yeah, Giselle is playing tonight at 7 p.m., literally right now. But almost everything other than the nosebleeds was sold out. So I'm hoping that when my mom gets here in a couple days, there will be something else playing while we're still here, because this is definitely one of the most gorgeous, gorgeous opera houses that I have ever seen in my life. So if you are in Odessa, even if you're not a big ballet or, opera fan, just come here for the experience of seeing the inside of this building. It is absolutely incredible. And, you can have a real night where you get the champagne, the caviar, just a really royal, beautiful experience. Definitely one of the top things that I would recommend doing here in the city. Aw, thank you so much to Christy. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to Russia as well. Canadians are unfortunately not allowed in at this point in time, even with getting a visa. So can't even attempt to go there right now. Wow, that would take some time to get dressed in the morning. Look at this. Is this not one of the most gorgeous places, you guys? Aw, thank you very much to Jim Ross. Now no one can ever say your live is not live. You plan and do your prep walk, and then, well, the Orange Wave first, and then the Pride Parade in Toronto makes life interesting. Yes, it definitely does. Thank you so much, Jim. That's the thing, it's like you just gotta go with the flow. Technically, I'm just happy that this wasn't blocked off. I was gonna be really sad if I couldn't at least show you guys this beautiful theater and this area. And if they had, oh, no, I was just going to say, and that they didn't close off the stairs for the rest of my walk, and I think they are. Or at least there's a lot of military vehicles there. Oh, why? Oh, great. Okay, well, today's frustrating, guys. I had a specific way to get down to the water, down to the beach, and it's those stairs back there, and I see a whole bunch of military vehicles parked down there. I don't know if it's a barricade or they're all just parked over there, so once we finish this area, then we can head on there. But oh my God, literally, as I say, at least they didn't close off where I was going next. They have that. Dang it. Okay, let me give you a front view of the Opera House, because it is quite spectacular from the front as well. Thomas says bribe them with beer. Oh, I wish I could. Absolutely gorgeous. One sec, guys. Did I miss a super chat? Yes, I did. Tom Kearney, you are amazing. Well, thank you so much, Tom. That is greatly appreciated in this time right now. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's hope for the best, my friends. Look at this little carriage excursion vehicle. This street is also gorgeous. I would even dare to say that I think the interior, and technically for sure the exterior of the Odessa Opera House is more beautiful than even the one in Kiev, which is also absolutely gorgeous. But I would even say that the interior of the Opera House here is also even more beautiful than Kiev's, which is also beautiful. You should go to both, is what I'm trying to say, but this one absolutely cannot be missed. if you don't go during high season, I would say that the average tickets, you know, mid-range tickets for an opera or a ballet are going to be about 10 to 15 US dollars. So insanely reasonable in comparison to, you know, the hundreds of dollars that you would pay in a city like New York or LA or Toronto. Like going to the ballet in Toronto when I looked was like $150 for okay seats. So it's definitely such a steal to be able to see such amazing artists here for a very reasonable price. So if you are somebody who loves opera or ballet, Ukraine is definitely a great destination to see it. Aw. Thank you so much to Rakul. Thank you for the wonderful tour of Odessa. Definitely one of my favorite live streams of yours, and I'm in absolute love with the vibe of this city. Thank you so much, Rakul. That is so incredibly sweet of you. Thank you for coming out. And yeah, you definitely have to check out Odessa because it is just such a beautiful and usually very peaceful, non-military presence sort of city. So I really hope that you can come here sometime. I would love to know your first impressions of it in person. Thank you so much, Rahul. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head towards the stairs of where we go to get to the beach eventually, but let me give you one last look of the gorgeous opera house. Absolutely beautiful. And let's head on down and see what the situation is over here. If it is closed, I know there is, you know, another way to get to where I want to go. It's just like I said before, that I don't know this city, you know, super well. So since I can't open my Google Maps and, you know, take a look of where to go, I'm a little hesitant to just, you know, walk around and pretend I know where I'm going. Of course, we can just randomly, you know, walk anywhere, but I was hoping to show you guys so many things. Anyways, I'm gonna stop complaining that things didn't go as planned. It is what it is. I think I missed actually some super chats here. Sorry, guys. I am distracted, obviously, with everything going on. Thank you once again to Samuel. I just messaged Ball to collab with you. Hope it happens. Thank you so much, Samuel. I greatly appreciate that. That would be a fun collab. Thank you once again to Jim Ross. So when and how did you first discover opera and ballet? Good question. My mom is definitely a fan of the arts, as were my grandma and great grandma. So I think it's kind of been passed on generation to generation of the appreciation for the arts. So I'm definitely grateful to them for, you know, expanding my knowledge with that. Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you so much to Brianna. I have to go, Alina, but we'll catch up later. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Thank you for coming out and hope you have a fabulous day. Okay, guys, I'm here where I'm supposed to go down to, and yeah, it's all closed. All military presence, and they do not look friendly, to be honest. These are not the Toronto, you know, police marching in the gay pride parade that we have. So, yep, it is what it is. But, oh, Jesus, what in the name? Wow. Okay. I don't think I need to give any more comments on that. Oh my God. Is this like World War III? What is going on in this city? I have never seen so many police for a gay pride parade. What the hell is happening here? Armageddon? The hell? Like, seriously, dude, like I wasn't gonna say anything because they're actually, I feel like they're staring at me or whatever since I'm speaking in English and filming. But like, did you see like 3 rows of military now covering that road? I just don't, like, I must be missing something. I must not understand something about LGBT relations here other than my assumption that they are not, you know, free to express themselves as they would in more Western countries. But I just don't understand what the military presence is for. Misha says they just want to protect people because usually there's a lot of fights. So like what, fights, like Ukrainians come out who are against gay rights and want to fight them? That's what happens? Because if it is, that makes me insanely sad that it would be that bad. Is that what, oh Jesus. Yeah, Misha says yes. Well, I was born in Ukraine. I take pride in this country. I think it's an amazing place to visit. I do love the people here, the people who aren't having those kinds of beliefs. But that is very sad. That is incredibly sad that it is that bad. Well, I hope there is no violence or issues tonight. And I guess if it takes the military to keep the peace, then I guess that's what it is. And we, my friends, are going to do a random walk around Odessa because Alina's plans have been completely obliterated today. So maybe by some stroke of chance, I will still be able to navigate my way to, first of all, Taras Shevchenko Park, which I wanted to go through to then get to Langeron beach. I wanted to show you guys the sunset on the beach. And you know, I might actually still be able to do that. Maybe any locals or anybody who has been here before can guide me. Right now I am on Pushkin Street, and if I'm not mistaken, I think about 3 blocks from here, just by the Opera House, I think I turn to the left and I go down and then maybe to the right, and then I get to the park. If anybody wants to guide me, please let me know. Because otherwise I'll just take you on a walk of, you know, Pushkin Street, also a very nice street. And if we get to the park and the beach, we get there. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. All right. Another beautiful patio, Mama Italia. Good, I wore my walking shoes today. Well, I'm happy to hear that the camera quality has improved. All right, guys. Let's see here. I believe up here there's also some kind of famous, what do you call it? Performance hall as well. Or actually, is that one street over? Actually, am I on Pushkinskaya? I thought I was. There's that one over. I guess I should have, or no, this is a different street. I'm definitely on a different street. I'm not on Pushkinskaya, dang it. Okay, well, yeah, this live stream should be called Alina Lost in Odessa. Okay. Well, this street is open. This street is open, at least this part. Because I need to head down there at some point, but I don't think it's yet for the park. So I'm gonna go at least a couple other blocks. This place actually coming up here, I heard, is famous Odessa food market. I think it is just a really nice kind of grocery store slash deli. Or no, it's a restaurant. Maybe it is both. I thought that it was a deli, somebody had said to me. Alright. Well guys, as we are walking here, if you have any questions about Ukraine or travel in general right now in these crazy times, let me know. I have less distractions now to answer your questions. Matthias asks, which park are you trying to get to? Taras Shevchenko, the main one, which I plan to go through to get to the path that gets to Langeron beach. Raymondo asks, is it cheaper than Thailand? No, I think on a whole Thailand is cheaper than Ukraine. Though, I mean, it depends for what, right? Like there's certain things that are going to be less expensive in Ukraine, and there's going to be some things that are less expensive in Thailand. So it's not exactly, you know, apples to apples per se, but I'd say Thailand on a whole is less expensive than Ukraine, but probably not by a lot. I'm going to try going down here because someone mentioned that Pushkinskaya is the next one down there, and I think they are correct. Graham asks, hi Alina, is English spoken by many Ukrainians? I'd say, you know, the younger generation, as in most countries, definitely speaks more English than their parents. Depends also, of course, if it's the bigger centers or, you know, if you're in a smaller sort of village or whatever, maybe the young people there won't as readily speak English, but in the big cities, I think the majority of people are learning it in school. So I'd say overall, Ukraine in the big centers is fairly English friendly. Yay, yeah, this should be Pushkinskaya, yes. And that is the performance hall that I thought was on the street we were on. Also a really beautiful building. So, my friends who know how to get how to get to the park, do I just keep going down this street? I think I do, right? I can go down here, and then I think it'll maybe almost be a left or something. But tell me if I should keep going straight. Big thank you to Jim Ross once again. Hey, the way I look at it, we'll get a bonus live stream when it's not National Military Meet and Greet Day in Odessa. Discover Unplanned Road on Saturday night. Doesn't seem like people uptight. Just gotta get across the street, guys. Yeah, I mean, so far things seem fine, but I don't know if, like, you know, once things get dark, if people start getting a bit out of control. I sure hope not. But thank you so much, Jim. That is very sweet of you. Also, just see a super chat from Rajesh. Hi, Alina, have to go. Your vlogs are really amazing, particularly your drone shots. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Rajesh. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much for coming out, and hope you have a great day. I am going to head down that street, guys, but first I want to show you this hotel. I believe it's called the Bristol. and it is gorgeous. Oh my God, like look at this architecture. It is absolutely stunning. And they also have a really beautiful restaurant, cafe, just on this side here. And this is also in a good part of the city. So if you're looking for, you know, a really fancy place to stay, I would say this is another hotel that you should consider. And this is the performance hall that I was speaking about. I have not been inside, but the outside looks incredible. A very unique sort of style. Okay, friends, down we go. I've already been live streaming for basically an hour and 15 minutes, and I think the sun sets at about 8 p.m. here. So I'm gonna see if we can get to Langeron beach right around then. Thankfully, my apartment is about a 20 minute walk from where we will be on the beach, so I can actually get home fairly easy. Aw, thank you so much to She's Into Malakas Dino. You have a beautiful smile. I love your teeth. Odessa is one of my favorite cities. Thank you so much. Yes, Odessa is definitely a gorgeous city, which I would recommend you checking out if you're interested in more, you know, Eastern European type of destinations. Definitely worthwhile to come here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hotel Bristol, $179 a night. Yeah, well, keep in mind it's also high season. So if you did come here, you know, let's say end of September even, or October, I bet you would be 120 or less, which for I think it is a 5-star hotel, at least a 4-star, you know, I would say is reasonable when you'd pay basically 3 or 4 times that in North America. You're not going to get, you know, a 4 or 5-star hotel for $50 here usually. Don't know if I can cross. But first, coffee. Hi.
How can you find your channel on the internet?
Alina McLeod. Alina McLeod, tamao.
Okay.
Yes. We're just gonna wait to go across the street here, guys. Oh, I see a super chat from Samuel. Hey Alina, I don't know if you heard of YouTubers Zangief and Ellie from Russia, but they made a video about dating Russian women, which you did twice. Figured I'd ask since you did such. Thank you so much once again, Samuel. I have actually spoken to Ellie, and we are planning on doing a collaboration at some point. She seems like a really sweet girl and has a fantastic channel, so yeah, I definitely will be collabing with her at some point. But the other name, Zangief, I have not heard of him, I assume. So thank you for the suggestion. I will keep him in mind. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know somebody was just asking me what my channel name was, the guy beside me for who I was talking to. All right, friends. Actually, funny story. Misha was here about 4 or 5 days ago, and he and I were literally walking around this area as well. And there was like this one guy that was like following us for a while, and I was thinking, like, what's this guy's deal? Like, he's followed us, like, you know, all these different turns and stuff. Does he really have, you know, the same path as us? And finally, he ended up, you know, coming up to me and saying, hey, like, are you Alina and stuff? Do you have a YouTube channel? I was like, yes. So it was really nice to actually meet a subscriber. So I definitely, you know, love to meet you guys. If you see me, you know, please come up to me. I much prefer knowing that it's a subscriber saying hi than somebody just randomly following me. That can be a little bit weird. This is not beautiful, but look at this. Huge demolition site for houses here. Guess they will be building something new. but interesting. Thought I'd give you guys a quick little view. Todd Trumpet asks, I traveled to the Ukraine, then part of the USSR in 1977. Do visitors still need to provide a complete itinerary, something that shows you made a reservation at approved hotels? Definitely not. I mean, not for most countries, maybe for countries that Ukraine has, I don't know, maybe some really bad relations with. Maybe you would need something more extensive, but for, I mean, Canadians, Americans, most of Europe, most countries can come here no problem, visa on arrival for 3 months out of a 6-month period. And no, you don't need to at all tell anybody where you're staying or where you're going. I mean, unless they randomly ask you at customs. It's definitely more open than it was in the Soviet Union, I think, for the majority of travelers, so definitely not. All right. Definitely some older buildings here. That green building is really pretty. Another funny thing about Eastern Europe, it's not just Ukraine, they literally, you know, have parking lots on the street because there's not usually a lot of space for a big open lot for people to park on, so they've basically turned sidewalks into parking lots. So actually I'd recommend being very careful when you're walking down the sidewalk and it's super busy during rush hour, because cars will literally like be driving here on the sidewalk. Does anybody know what the building in front of me is? This looks very old. Okay, yeah, we're definitely on the right track, guys. I remember that new apartment building, which is near the stadium that is in Taras Shevchenko Park. So, I don't know if I should go to the right or the left. Or I probably could go to both and it'll be fine. Take a right. Okay, I will. Thank you, Michael. Or no, Matthias says turn left now. Michael says right. I think you're both right. I think I can go both ways. I'm just gonna go to the right. Let's see here. Beautiful building. I have not been here before. Would you look at this, guys? We're discovering Odessa together. I'm supposed to be the tour guide that knows where we're going, but unfortunately I cannot be that for you right now. Actually, wait. Just as I said that, I see Santim grocery store, which I have seen before, that I know is near the entrance of the park. So technically, I think I have been here once before. I do remember that. No, Michael, Santim does not suck. I actually really like that grocery store. They have a really good deli. Overpriced for sure, but a really good deli. Yeah, this is a new build. That's a gorgeous apartment building. I mean, a little crowded for my taste, but it is in a good location and very nice. Okay, so yes, I think I go here to get into the park. Paul asks, how long are you in Odessa for, Alina? I am here for another week. Very excited to be here a little bit longer than I have been in the past, because I do find it takes time, to really get to know a city. I don't know how people come for just 2 to 3 days in a city and then say they know it really well. Like, there's people who I know that have lived in Toronto all their life. And because I explored Toronto so extensively when I lived there, I was telling them about places that they didn't even know. So whenever anybody goes to a city for just even a couple weeks and says they really know the city well, unless it's a small city, I highly doubt it. Maybe they know the exact center of the city and that's about it. But when I say I know a city well, I feel like I would have wanted to walk through a lot of it before I make such a statement. All right, friends, we have made it. We have made it to Taras Shevchenko Park, who is was a famous Ukrainian writer. There's actually a lot of parks all over Ukraine in his name. This is one of many. So we are going to go through the park and hopefully make our way to Langeron beach before it's dark. Though I will say that I had a totally different path going through the park than the way we are going through now. So I hope we can still find it. There's also an amusement park in this park that I haven't been to, but I know it is in here. It's a very large park. Paul asks, how is the public transportation in the city and for day trips from Odessa? If you mean like just going outside of the city, there are marshrutkas, which I actually took to a local beach area about 30 kilometers out of the city. Cost like $2. They leave every half hour. But of course, if you are looking for something that is in English, you might be out of luck. So I would recommend kind of getting Google Translate and being able to ask somebody at the bus station, how do I find such and such bus? Because it's definitely not going to be in English, but could still be done. As for places a little bit farther out, I think usually the train is going to be your best bet. And for that, they do have an official website that is in English where you can just get your tickets online. So if, let's say, you wanted to go to Lviv or Kiev, you can just book your train tickets online, no problem. Hope that answers your question. There is some kind of rock concert that is going on over here. There's a lot going on here today, guys. I feel like I picked the busiest day to be doing my live stream. So much going on today. I actually wonder if there's anything happening at the stadium that we are also... Yep, there is. Literally, as I said that, I hear some kind of yelling from the stadium, which is where they usually have a lot of, I think usually soccer matches. I don't know what other sports are really big here, but for sure soccer matches in Odessa take place in this stadium. So if you're a sports fan, that's another thing you could do. Thank you so much, Michael. Video quality isn't good through the park. It's so weird. I am gonna try a different provider, guys. I think I'm gonna do a live stream from Kiev in about 2 weeks, and I'll try getting a different SIM card and see if it's any better. So I've definitely never had this many issues when doing a live stream. Then again, I never have done a live stream in Ukraine before, so I don't know if it'll be the same issue with other providers or if it's just an issue of today with YouTube for whatever reason. So sorry to hear that anybody isn't getting good quality as I walk around here. Oh, somebody went to see Dynamo Kiev. That's their soccer team. Hello to Rahit, just joined to say hi. Hello. I have no idea what's going on. So many distractions here, guys. I want to get to the beach, but there's so much happening. I'm like, should we go to the rock concert? Should we go to the stadium? So much going on. But I want to show you the beach. That's, you know, the main attraction, you could say, of Odessa. That's the main reason that people come to this city, is it is the most popular beach destination in Ukraine. Even though I will say, after going to Chornomorske, as you'll see in a future video, if you want a not crowded beach, don't come to Odessa. Everything is going to be crowded. If you want like party beaches and like clubs near the beach, then Odessa is for you. But if you wanted a more quiet beach, then I would recommend going to some of the smaller centers on the Black Sea coast instead, because Odessa anytime during high season is going to be packed. Thank you so much to Patricia. Thanks for showing us Armenia and Ukraine. My pleasure. Thank you so much. I greatly enjoy sharing my post-Soviet recommendations with you guys. So we are coming up to something happening over here as well. I think there's a mini concert going on here. There's like a little stage. Hey everybody, so today I hear an accordion, I hear rock music. What a mix. No Jay, no Ferris wheel around here, unfortunately. There is one somewhere here in the park. So yeah, guys, that is the stadium just behind here. And there's going to be some kind of show here on this stage, I think. But we are going to move onwards. This is actually a very big park, if you haven't already noticed. A lot of people rent those scooter things here to get around, because it would make getting from place to place a lot easier. And what's hard actually about going to the beach here in Odessa is that there's not a lot of places where taxis can drop you off, you know, right near the beach. Usually a lot of times you have to walk quite a ways before you're onto a main road. So unfortunately, actually, if you have some mobility issues, I would say that Odessa beaches wouldn't be the best. In my opinion, they're definitely not, you know, wheelchair friendly or have, you know, a quick path to get onto the beach from a car. They just said that they're going to be on TV. Those guys on bikes. Thank you so much for coming out, Christy. I will have a fabulous evening, and yes, I hope we are all traveling soon, because it has been a long 2 years with this pandemic, or almost 2 years, I guess, not quite yet. Somebody was making comments about the differences between Ukraine here and Australia in the way that, you know, they've handled COVID and the lockdowns that they're having. And once again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a government official, my opinion is not at all professional on the matter, but as someone who has traveled, you know, during these crazy times, yes, I will say it is a world of difference from country to country and how they have approached dealing with COVID, the general public opinion on the matter, and the way especially that I've seen you know, the government handling it. In Australia, to me, honestly, is like a little bit scary to have, you know, those kinds of scare tactics and basically keeping people at home 24/7, I think is a bit too draconian for my personal taste. But, you know, if I guess their majority of their society agrees with it, then, you know, they have had less cases by far than anybody else, but at what cost? At what cost is always the question. Oh, is somebody saying my mom is here? Привет, мамочка. Всех знакомых приветствую. My mom, I am so excited to see in literally 3 days from now, which I'm so excited for. She's actually in Moldova right now visiting her sister, and we'll be taking a bus to Odessa, and I'll be meeting her from here. So I'm super excited to go on adventures with my mom very soon. All right, guys, if I'm not mistaken, since I haven't been here kind of when it's darker out, I think I just take a left here, and that's the stairs down to Langeron. Any locals, can you confirm? Though I'm 98% I'm correct. Skyship says, hi Alina, I love your channel. It inspired me to travel this part of the world. I'm going to Dubrovnik next month. Have you been there? Well, thank you so much. I'm very happy to hear that. Unfortunately, I have not been to Croatia just yet. I have heard very good things about it. So I hope you have a wonderful trip. It's supposed to be a beautiful city, Dubrovnik. There's little children that I don't want to step on. So I hope you have a fabulous time. All right. Yes, I turn right here, but this is not what I thought it would look like, but now I know where we are. This is the Glory to the Heroes Walk, I believe it is called. This will meet up to the path that I initially planned on taking through the park, which is good news. Technically, for the first time in an hour, I am back on track, which is exciting. This, my friends, is a beautiful monument that they have built to, what is it called? The Unnamed Sailor, I believe is the direct translation in English, where it is a World War II monument to all the sailors that defended Odessa and the surrounding area, their whole Soviet Navy at the time. That is what this whole area, right with the Black Sea in the background, is dedicated to. Really beautiful area. Oh, look at that cute dog. Look at that cute dog. Though to be honest, it is a little bit darker here now at, what is it, 8 o'clock almost? 8 o'clock local time. It's a little bit darker than I was hoping it would be at this hour. I hope I can get to the beach while it is still this light out at least. Aw. Thank you once again, Samuel. Very kind of you. Thank you for the super chat. Alina, wondering if you're going to Moscow at some point. Natasha Kurnayeva, yeah, Russia, a well-known Russian YouTuber, is now in Moscow from Far East. Wondering if you'd be interested in collabing with her. Thank you so much, first of all. And yes, I know the channel, yeah, Russia. She seems like such a cool girl. Would love to collab with her, though we haven't, you know, personally spoken yet. But as I had mentioned before, Canadians can't get into Russia right now. We're not on the list of countries that are allowed to go there. Even, you know, if we were, it's quite a process for me to, you know, get a visa. So at this point, that's a no. But we'll see possibly next year if things open up in Russia and Canadians are able to go there once again. But for the time being, unfortunately, Russia is not an option for me. Thank you so much to Zangief for the super chat. Oh, yeah. Samuel mentioned, thanks man. Me and Ellie filmed a reaction to the video about dating Russian women, the one with you soon out. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Thank you so much. I will definitely check out your channel. Thank you so much for popping on here. That is super. Спасибо большое. Буду смотреть это видео. That is fantastic. Thank you guys so much for, sharing my channel with other creators, because there is, a lot of people that I would love to not only collab with, but just get to know as people. So thank you so much for sharing that. All right, friends, we are almost at the end here. What a gorgeous view, actually, first and foremost, I have to say, with the Black Sea in the background. We've got the eternal flame, the monument to the unnamed sailor for all the lives lost in World War II from the Soviet Army. It's a pretty big flame, actually. Let me give you guys a view of the Black Sea, since there is an opening here. The first view to the Black Sea. Odessa is a port city, so there are a lot of cargo ships that get parked here, and there's a lot of industry even on the water. If you guys can kind of see in that corner over there. Really beautiful. Just yesterday, Nastya, my cousin, and I actually went out for a really nice boat ride that kind of went from Potemkin Steps all the way to Langeron Beach. It was like $5. It was super inexpensive and really worth it. John Johnson asks, мы увидим закат? Да, надеемся, что увидим, но, правда сказать, солнце там. Значит, конечно, закат со солнцем не будет здесь, но будет красивый вид. All right, guys, I think we actually are, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so away from being actually right on the beach, right on the water. So we are actually coming down to the home stretch. Somehow, some way, we made it down here, even with all the change of plans. So thank you so much to everybody who told me where to go. I did have a general sort of idea, but you guys did push me in the right direction, so thank you to you all. You can hear some of the nightclubs already that are on the water over here. I was actually on the beach today with my cousin Nastya, and it was so nice, you guys. I had a Kronenberg Blanche, which is one of their beers that I had never tried before, and it was delicious. I also got a corn on the cob from a lovely grandma who was selling on the beach, another plus of Eastern Europe, where they sell the most random things to beach goers. You don't even have to go anywhere, they come to you. And just had a really lovely afternoon on the beach today, so highly recommend coming to Odessa. Quinn, we went to Langeron. We basically have our apartment that's like a 10-15 minute walk from here, so we decided to just stay on the main beach today, but I think in 2 days we will be going a little bit closer to Arcadia, which is about a 40-minute walk, I'd say, from Langeron. Basically, it's like a whole big strip of beaches once you get to Langeron. And they sell a whole bunch of snacks here. You can get dried fish, different kinds of beer. You can get hot dogs. There's the corn, мороженое, ice cream, whatever you want, they got. So this is the turn. This is the turn to get down to Langeron Beach. Everybody is leaving and we're just arriving. I'm not going to talk here too much, guys, because I got to concentrate on not falling down the stairs. Don't mind me. Aw, but I will talk and be careful at the same time to say thank you to Gediminas. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, Alina, just got back from Saturday morning farmers market in Omaha. How was the Saturday morning market in Odessa? Odessa is beautiful. Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Gediminas. Well, I have been to Privoz, which is kind of near the main bus station here in Odessa, and it is awesome. Like, they have such a good variety of everything, and for being downtown, I feel like the prices are actually really, really good. So if you guys come to Odessa, Privoz market near the well, it's kind of near the train station too, I guess. Near the train and bus stations here is amazing. Definitely like a local market, lots of produce, but lots of like food and like ready-made items as well. Definitely worth going to. So thank you so much, Gediminas. Thank you for coming out. I'm gonna flip the camera here, guys, because I just got a lot I gotta watch right now. Actually, now it's fine. Oh, it's a long walk. It's been 2 hours almost. And I already did this walk earlier today. So today I have walked at least 6 or 7 hours. I basically not stopped walking today. There's also a delphinarium, a dolphin show kind of place down here. I'm sure, of course, that most people probably wouldn't support that, since I too agree that dolphins shouldn't be in captivity. But that is one thing that they have over here, and kind of like a fancy hotel, restaurant, pool club sort of area as well. The pool club I wouldn't mind going to. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy to get down here. It has been a journey to get here today. Quinn asks, just wondering, when would you say that Odessa slows down in the fall? Well, I'm not the absolute expert on this topic, since I haven't been here year-round, year after year. But when I was here, I guess it would be late October, it definitely wasn't that busy. So I'd say if you're coming, you know, probably even early October, it's not going to be that busy, because it's not going to be really beach weather anymore, obviously. So that's primarily what people come to Odessa for. So I don't think you would have that many tourists here at that time, and prices would definitely go down. So somewhere around there would probably be my best guess. So here we are, guys. Can we just appreciate the fact that somehow, some way, we have made it down to near Langeron Beach. We will actually be on it in just a couple minutes here, but I am very happy that I am able to show you guys the gorgeous Black Sea vista just as the sun is going down. this area, all in all, is just really beautiful. They have like fountains that kids play in over here. There's a really good restaurant, Terrace, I believe it's called, yeah, Terrace, right over there. And basically the strip of beaches, starting with Langeron, goes all the way out there, all the way out to Arcadia, and kind of restaurants and clubs all along there. Let me give you a view over here. And there's a food court over here if you wanted not so expensive food options. This would be a good place to go. We've got some fishermen out here. Absolutely beautiful. Oh wow, that's somebody on a freaking paddleboard. You see him? That's brave. I even got some yachts, some boats out there in the distance. Oh, I see a super chat from Shigeru. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi, Alina, how are you? I just woke up a few minutes ago. Hope everything has been okay and you will have fantastic days with your family in Ukraine. Thank you so much, Shigeru. Thank you so much for coming out. I know it's probably early morning in Japan, so thank you so much for coming out. And yes, I'm super excited to be seeing my family here, since it's been, yeah, about a year and a half since I saw my family in Ukraine, and it's been 7 months since I saw my mom. I saw her back in January, February, but definitely have missed her, so thank you so much. All right, friends, while it is still a little bit light out, let's head to the actual beach, which I will just mention, Langeron is, you know, not the nicest beach. It's the most popular because it's kind of the first beach that is connected to, you know, all the restaurants here, and it's the closest to the city center. I would say that the beaches actually get better the farther along you go, and Langeron tends to be the most crowded as well. So if you have more time, I say actually keep walking past it. But if you can only kind of pop down here and just, you know, take a look or whatever, Langeron is still lovely. And yes, Rolly, this is a part of the Black Sea. Odessa is on the Black Sea, just like Varna in Bulgaria. And I think Turkey has a little bit of the Black Sea, doesn't it? As well as obviously Russia. Who else is on the Black Sea? Call out in the comments, am I missing somebody? Oh, I saw a super chat from Charles. Thank you very much, Charles. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're having a super day. Oh, Romania. Romania is on the Black Sea. My mind's not computing right now, but thank you. Got all the people just taking a break here. Thank you very much to Jim and Harriet once again. Have you dipped your feet in the Black Sea? I have. I was on the beach today. It was very nice. Even took a little swim. And the water was warmer today because the first day that I went swimming was cold. It was cold. So thankfully in the last few days, the sea has warmed up a bit. Or maybe my tolerance has gone up. I don't know. But thank you so much. Also, a big thank you to Green Machine for your very kind comment. Thank you very much. And Sky Chef, once again, thank you so much for the super chat. Very kind of you. You are most welcome, Gregory. It is my pleasure. All right, guys, look at this. We made it right there in Cyrillic. It says Langeron with the, what is it? Anchor. Anchor, I couldn't think of the word anchor symbol. So we are on Langeron Beach, and of course it is basically shut down with all the sunbeds put away since it is going to be dark in probably less than an hour, but there are still a few people out here, some fishermen out on the dock, a cute cat that may allow me to pet them. Let's see. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. May I pet you? Whoosh. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am so happy. Day complete. You are the true attraction of Odessa. Beautiful kitty. So sweet. Well, my night has been made, guys. And just like that, things have turned around. I think I missed a couple super chats here. View from Lookout, thank you so much for coming out. Hey Alina, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming out. From Pinhead 52, thank you so much for the super chat. Very sweet of you. Multi-network resources, the quality of the stream is great now. Will, good, thank you so much. I'm so glad. Maybe it is Lifestyle. I will just have to go with somebody else next. So thank you so much, Multi-network resources. And then Charles, once again, thank you. Have you been able to get in contact with Norley from Itchy Boots? She is Dutch and so am I. No, Norley, I think, I haven't watched her vlogs in a while, but she's obviously not in Eastern Europe, so I wouldn't be able to collaborate with her at this point in time. But yeah, if we're ever in the same area of the world, I would absolutely love to meet her in person. She seems like such a cool person. So another person, if you guys would like us to collaborate, please let them know on their channels, because sometimes, even if you send a DM to a large creator, they might not see it just because they get, so many messages. So I would definitely love to meet her at some point in time. Let me flip here, guys. Look at that. I have sneakers on in the beach right now, so it's not the best, but I wanted to show you guys the Black Sea. Still some people swimming in there, which is surprising. Well, let's walk a little ways here. I'm gonna have some very sandy sneakers, but it will be okay. Photo shoot going on here. That is a brave child. Oh my God. Must be cold right now. Aw. Thank you so much for coming out, Michael. Talk to you soon. In the meantime, keep smiling. And as always, know we all love you. You have made our day here from Odessa. Thank you so much for coming out, Michael. I definitely look forward to meeting you and Alina when I am in Kiev. If you guys are around, definitely shoot me a message. And thank you so much for coming out. Georgia's on the Black Sea. Of course. See, mine is not super sharp. Oh, I'm ruining somebody's photo shoot. Georgia, of course, Georgia's on the Black Sea. How could I forget? A lot of countries are on the Black Sea. Oh, look at these dogs. Look at these dogs. Oh my God, they are cute. Look at that corgi butt. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Its owner's like, don't drink the water, don't drink the water. Oh my gosh. So sweet. So wonderful. Oh, did I see? I saw a super chat from Martin. Epic walk. Thanks, Alina. Thank you, Martin. Thank you so much for coming out. And thank you. Oh, don't need to be in the sea. Thank you all so much to everyone who was with me during the change of plans today. I did have a few other places that I wanted to show you guys that we didn't get to, but I'm sure I'll be back to Odessa again, and I will do another live stream in the future. I probably won't do one while I'm still here because I want to spend time with my mom, and also I have a lot of work and editing that I have to get done, so I probably won't do another live stream while I'm still here. But in about 2 weeks from now, I will be doing a live stream from Kiev, which I'm super excited about. I'm probably going to do multiple live streams from Kiev because that's obviously a city I know much better than Odessa, and it's also bigger, so I can do certain neighborhoods or certain sections in each live stream, so I'm super excited to be doing that with you guys. Let me flip the camera here and give you guys one more look of the beautiful Black Sea coast here in Odessa, because I think it is time for me to sign off. I still have to get home tonight. My cousin Nastya will be waiting for me, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you so much to everybody for coming out. I really do appreciate your support for my live streams, for my channel. I am, living my dream job, and it is because of you guys. So truly, thank you so much to each and every one of you. I greatly appreciate it. And I think, from Jim Ross, thank you so much. As always, I enjoy the walks and talks you take us along on. You just roll with what's going on and making it a great day. Odessa has more going on in many parts than many Canadian cities. Thanks for another great live stream. Thank you so much, Jim. I greatly appreciate your support. And yeah, definitely a lot going on in Odessa. This is definitely the most busy I have seen it because I haven't been here before in the summer. So if you want a happening party town in Ukraine, this is the place to be. Hope you guys will also take the time to check it out if you're in the area, and stay tuned for Monday's video, which I am traveling from Yerevan to Odessa. I tell you guys all about the entry requirements of how to get in right now, and I also had a bit of a challenge, you could say, with the airline of making it here. So I will see you guys on Monday when that video goes live, but until then, I'm sending you lots of love. Hope you're having a great day, I meant to say morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks in Kiev.